excuse me. Excuse me.
No. At one point, you're saying that these don't apply to you because of your sovereignship, but then you cite a court rule that's saying exactly the opposite. I see that in your pleading. Wait a minute. Just let me listen. But all this other stuff that you filed, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I have no clue.
Well, and the alleged laws that you quote, and where's the corpus delicti? Because you can't injure a corporation state. You can't injure, and I got your Duns and Bradstreet number.
Yes, you can. Listen.
The sovereign citizen is facing jail time for driving with possession of coke and breaking into somebody's house. Then he tells the judge he lives there because he's a sovereign citizen of the land. I'm not kidding, he really sat there and tried to argue that laws don't apply to him, just because he read something on the internet once. What makes this whole thing worse is that he is dead serious too. Like full commitment, straight face, no doubt in this dude's mind that he's right, and that the entire legal system is wrong. Judge Perkins though, he keeps it together, but you could just tell he's thinking, why am I wasting oxygen on this? Let me know in the comments how dumb you think this guy is from a scale of 1 to 10. Let's go ahead and dive in here and watch this clown sovereign citizen get shut down by Judge Perkins.
I don't think that you're gonna entertain any offer from the city. I will say that the offer is pleading to 1 count of disorderly conduct, and I'll find you 200.
I'm not contracted. I'm not gonna contract with the city.
Let me finish what I have to do. Let me finish what I have to do, okay? As far as the procedure is concerned. This is
okay, excuse me.
No. Let me finish and I'll answer your question. We're here on an arraignment for Mr. Reginald Linton L. On 1 count, entering without permission. That's entering dwelling without permission. That is ticket number U613222121, complaint number U613222121. The maximum possible penalty for that is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fine if you found guilty of that. We're also here on complaint number U6132221 in violation of 38-11-2 of the City of Detroit Municipal Code. The other violation is 314-1 of the Municipal Code for the entering without permission. And then the possession of cocaine is in violation of 38-11-2. Both of them are punishable by maximum possible penalty of 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines. I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, sir, and I'll set a $0 I'm going to set a $0 personal bond. Do you want Ms. Hatcher to represent you, Mr. Linton L?
No.
All right. State your name for the record, sir.
I'm not here to contract with you. I'm just here as a meeting of the minds to get this case dismissed because there's no corpus delicti, and I'm not a state, federal, corporate entity, ins legis, if you will. So my documents speak for themselves. And
well, that's what I was talking
then
about.
There's the matter.
That's what I was talking
there's
about.
The matter. Right. There's the matter of infringement.
All right. Are you done?
Oh, proceed.
Yeah, you said your documents speak for themselves, and that's what I was talking about. I spent the morning, part of the morning, reading all the documents that you provided, sir. And like I say, from what I can gather and from what I know about cases like this, you're trying to say that you're sovereign. The Constitution doesn't allow the city of Detroit or the state of Michigan to be able to police their streets and protect the health, safety, and welfare of their citizens, and that the laws that are codified under the state of Michigan in the city of Detroit do not apply to you. Is that correct?
Well, the thing of it is as it states here, if you read the document, as it states, I haven't harmed anyone. There's no corpus delicti. My going to visit someone.
It is a corpus delicti.
Where's the corpus delicti?
They indicate that you have crack cocaine on you in the city of Detroit. And last time I checked, crack cocaine is not legal to have in the city of Detroit. There's no doctor that's going to be able to give you a prescription for it. And this is the allegation that they made. Now, I'll tell you this, I don't see any. Okay.
No, go ahead.
I like how the sovereign citizen lets him talk like the judge is finally making a good point. Like, yeah, jurisdiction is fake, driving laws don't apply to me, but okay, fine, the crack thing, that one's kind of fair. It's like watching somebody argue that gravity's a myth, but then admit the floor does feel kind of solid today. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like these courtroom wannabe philosophers always crumble the second a real charge hits, like drugs, assault, or tax evasion. They go from, I am not a corporate entity, to okay, but can I get time served? And the wildest part is sovereign citizens always say they don't recognize the court's authority until they think the court is winning. Then it's suddenly, Your Honor this, and motion to dismiss that. It's pretty hilarious. I mean, the truth is, once you're in that courtroom, the Constitution isn't gonna morph into a get out of jail free card just because you read a blog post. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Do you guys think crack possession is covered under maritime law or not?
Okay, I'll tell you this. One thing I will acknowledge, I will acknowledge that as for the EWOP ticket, he did state in his pleadings that he was allowed to come in this house. He was invited in this house, and the house was fully furnished, and he was invited. So I don't know. I do have some questions about that. I also have some. That's what trials are for. Yeah, that's what trials are for, and he's made that. He's at least made that case and asked for the crack cocaine ticket. I don't know. Is there any way to determine that it was actually crack cocaine? So those are issues that I have with the case. But as far as what you're filing, I really, the stuff that you've put together, it seems like you've taken a lot of time with it, but you're also kind of contradicting yourself in your own pleadings when you cite the Michigan Court Rule 2.02b that allows me, and it says that I can take judicial notice. And particularly in that document, it says, when discretionary, a court shall take judicial notice without request by a party of one, the common law, constitutions and public statutes enforced in every state, territory, and jurisdiction of the United States, and two, private acts and resolutions of Congress of the United States and of the legislature of Michigan, and ordinance and regulations of governmental subdivisions of agencies of Michigan, and the laws of foreign countries. So at one point you're saying that these don't apply to you because of your sovereignship, but then you cite a court rule that's saying exactly the opposite. That I can take judicial notice because judicial notice gives me power to say that they do have a jurisdiction over you.
Well, there is no subject matter jurisdiction, and also
since there's no jurisdiction, why are you in this Zoom call right now fighting your case like it's the season finale of Law and Order Delusional Unit? And it's just so funny how Judge Perkins casually pointed that out. You're literally using the legal system to argue that the legal system doesn't exist. That's like suing somebody to prove lawsuits aren't real. And like, I don't know about you guys, but if I believe the Constitution didn't apply to me, I wouldn't be quoting case law like I've got a JD from Facebook University. The funniest part is, if he even had one legal citation proving that court lacked jurisdiction, it would at least be a conversation. But no, we just get more rambling about admiralty law and the flag having fringe. I mean, these people always talk about rights, but forget that showing up to court means you're acknowledging some kind of system. Otherwise, wouldn't you be out building your off-grid bunker with crystals and a flip phone?
Again, I'm gonna go back a little bit. Going to this home where the guy unlocked the door and said what he stated. Now, I went there to actually go.
Now, I don't want you to listen.
car.
Let me stop you right now. I don't want you to state anything that may implicate you, right? Incriminate you. I don't want you to state anything that, because now is not the time to defend yourself against those charges. I'm just saying that I see that in your pleading. Wait a minute. Just let me listen. I see that in your pleading, and on its face, then I probably would agree with that. You know, if you go into if somebody invites you to a home and it's fully furnished, it doesn't look like it's it looks like they own it and live there. I don't know. On its face, that sounds like a good argument in your behalf. I don't know what the police are going to say. I don't know whether they have the ability to say that this property was not theirs, the person that you claim it was. But for the most part, I thought the argument would be a pretty good argument. But all this other stuff that you filed, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I have no clue.
Well, you need me to elaborate? Exhibit 1.
I mean, well, like I say,
Exhibit 1 is an authenticated birth certificate. Exhibit 1 is an authenticated birth certificate. That's actually expatriation. Exhibit 2.
And what is that? Say that again.
Expatriate.
Expatriate. What? Give me your understanding of what that means.
Well, in other words,